Welcome to MJ Hobby Corner, guys. This is your bi-weekly update for the channel. And first and foremost, we want to welcome new subscribers.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thank you guys for coming on board.
Thanks so much.
Yep. And if you guys have something that interested you when you came on board, whether it's my sculptures, whether it's the games, or something specific, let us know in the comments so we have an idea of what you guys are interested in.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah,
So-
because that's what we try to do. We try to do
Exactly.
the things that you guys want to see. So if there's
Right.
something you want to see, let us know. And
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah, if you have certain interests from the channel, the games, whether it's oathmark, whatever it is, let us know so we have an idea of who you are. And you're welcome to say hello anytime.
Absolutely. We'll say hello right back. Yeah.
So,
Oathmark. You just said Oathmark. You led me right into it.
Oathmark.
Right? Let's talk about Oathmark.
oh gosh, guys. If you haven't seen the first game of the year, check out Oathmark.
Yes.
It's
Awesome.
a whole new kingdom that she has. Dwarves and halflings.
Dwarves and halflings.
And
then
elves.
A couple elves. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I have my undead. Not a very good start for me.
No.
We're playing the Oathbreaker scenario, one of the Oathbreakers. It's a military expedition. And those are usually like 3 little scenarios all tied together. So it's like a mini campaign.
Right.
Right?
So that's what we're
going to
doing.
be doing. And this was game 1.
Game
and,
1.
Gosh.
Team Julie. Yes.
You know, my Revenant Cavalry could have done some damage to your guys.
You could have.
You know?
Yeah. Well, you did actually.
I did, but
Yeah.
it was just too late. And then by that time, Ernie came in.
Ernie came in. Well, actually, Ernie came. He was headed there.
Right.
What really happened though was my Cornelius saw a little
Saw an
gap in
opportunity.
your armor, so to speak, and
Yeah.
and
he
took
took
the
it.
opportunity. Yeah.
Oh,
And
oh
then Ernie
boy.
finished it off so that I could get the extra 50 points.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. So check that out. I will be, this video will probably come out a little bit after that game. So hopefully that game is already uploaded.
Yeah, and maybe hopefully you've seen it. and
Hopefully
it's-
you've seen it already.
And if you haven't, check it out because it was fun.
It was a lot
Yeah,
of fun.
it
It was a lot of fun.
It was really fun.
All right, so that was
Woo!
Oathmark. We will continue with
love
Oathmark.
Oathmark.
That's every other Friday now for
Right,
this year.
right, yep.
And next game is going to be game 2 of the Well of Prophecy. And I will be using handmade maps now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, very
so
cool.
check that out. And, well, let's have some fun with
Yeah, absolutely. Come back and see what happens next.
it.
Yay. Okay. 5 parsecs.
5 parsecs from home.
Yeah.
That is an awesome game.
Yeah, I know
I
you
have to
really
say.
like it. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a lot of fun. For you guys that have seen 5 parsecs, you know that a couple of my guys, one of my girls actually, I think it's Aurora, well, one of them, is having surgery because that was the result I got after rolling the
Poor
campaign
Aurora.
term. Yeah, she
Yeah.
actually having
She's
surgery.
injured.
She and another guy is actually injured and having surgery.
Okay. Well, hopefully they'll pull
Recover.
through. Yes.
Well, it's going to cost me some money. It's going to cost out of my
okay.
pocket. So when you guys see the next 5 parsecs game, which will probably be sometime this week, we're going to go over the campaign turn. And that's where you're going to see some of the roles that we do. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to organize the video yet, but 2 of my guys are in surgery. I didn't do very well on the last game. Those robots, man.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
they're a nightmare, right?
It's a
Okay.
tough game.
Yeah.
It's a tough game. And so hopefully they'll recover from surgery, and that's going to cost money out of my pocket.
Uh-oh.
And you'll see that in the next campaign term. So 5 parsecs,
That'll
really
be
cool.
fun. Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah, I know you really like it.
Yeah.
And I hope our viewers are liking it as well.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
going to be a regular part of our channel, I think, you know, just like Oathmark is. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Your deep sculpture, your deep sea.
Sculpting.
Yeah, your
Right,
project. The deep sea
right.
project, right?
Deep sea sculpting. Well, that's the
Yeah.
next update that we want to give.
Absolutely.
I want to show the figures right now. Okay. and where we're going with that project and what other projects are coming in the future. Sculpting has become a part of the channel, as you guys know, and I have a lot of different plans.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah, it's become a big part of the channel. Sculpting.
Let's see what I have so far for deep sea sculpting, and that is for the game, in part for the game Deep Wars. These are the Deep Wars sculptures that I have so far. Not Deep Wars, Deep Sea Sculpting.
Right.
We are going to use them in Deep Wars and any other game.
Yes. But this is, you're doing a line yourself of
my own little
deep sea sculptures.
Right.
That you can use for any underwater game.
Exactly. Any underwater game or any game like Dragon Rampant.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't have to be underwater, but But this is your own little line of miniatures.
So this is the fish guy.
I love him. Isn't he awesome?
He's very bizarre looking.
I love him.
A big fish head. Okay, and I think he's going to go into the faction of Deep Wars, the Scaly Horde. That's what they call him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and he's going to be some kind of like fish-like guard.
Okay, I really, really like him a lot.
You like him?
I love the way you painted him. I think I love the way the red right here for the claw and the red right. And it's really beautiful. I love the way. I love him. Yes.
Now this sculpture was done with green stuff mostly.
Right.
Okay. It took, believe it or not, about 17 hours.
Yeah,
close to 17 hours.
But look at the detail and everything, and you did that all like from scratch. You didn't. You didn't take a model and make it different. You did that. Yeah.
No. This is all by hand.
Exactly. Yeah.
So and people have seen the armature and everything else on video.
It's awesome.
So that's one of them, and then I'm finishing up the base for this big ichthyosaur.
He's awesome.
And then you can see the little corals there.
Yeah. You know what my favorite part of that one is?
What is?
This. The little, what is that? Like
sponge? The barnacles?
Yeah, the barnacles. the pink ones up here.
Yeah, the little barnacles and stuff.
I love that.
Yeah, so
great.
I'm doing the base right now, and I'm going to be painting all that.
What would you call him?
I don't know what Deep Wars calls them. I don't know. I don't know yet.
That doesn't matter. You can.
It's an ichthyosaur. So.
What is it?
Ichthyosaur.
Ichthyosaur.
Basically, fish lizard.
All right, I'm going to think of a name for him. That's the only reason.
Yeah, like Ernie.
Yeah. Well, no, Ernie is already taken.
And this is the diver that you guys, those of you that have kept up with the project. This was the very first figure I made, and here's the diver. I may have another diver. Here is a Deep Wars diver, just to give you guys a little.
Right. Yeah. So it's the scale is perfect. Fits right in. It's great.
Yeah. So not too bad.
Love it.
And then here is
this one.
The
Ammonite. My goodness.
You like this one?
I've loved that one from the beginning. I love the tentacles.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how it looks like a snail kind of.
Yep. It's a giant ammonite.
Yeah.
And he has some really big parrot beak there. So he's going to be able to do some damage. And I'm working on the base, just doing like the sponges and the corals.
You're about done with that, aren't you?
I'm just about done with it. Yep. And there's the corals over here. So I will be finishing that up, painting that up. And then we have 4 sculptures for the Deep Sea project.
Yep.
And we have one more coming.
Right. And then that's the end of phase 1.
Correct.
Right?
This will be the end of phase 1.
With the other one that you're doing.
Yes.
Once that's done.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll have a total of 5 sculptures. And what I will do is continue to sculpture and just add them in the future. And people will just see them pop up in the games. And if people are interested, I could always make a video on how I made them.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to have one more sculpture, and that will finish phase 1 for the project.
Right.
So those were the sculptures that I have so far. And I've posted videos on my playlist for that project. Yeah,
check them out if you haven't seen them, because it's really pretty cool.
Yeah, it's something that I really want to be a part of the channel.
Yeah, I know. It's a passion of yours.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep. Well, next on the agenda is an unboxing.
We have an unboxing. All right. Well, we have, as you guys know, we're trying to get a little more into sci-fi.
Right.
We're going to be bringing in some sci-fi games.
Yep.
And I already started 5 parsecs. So I have from Mantic Games, Warpath, miniatures. This is the Defender team. So why don't we take a look at this next
Absolutely. Let's do it.
and see what's in the box. Okay, let's go for it.
Let's do it.
There it is. You can go ahead.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. I always feel like this should be a drum
right?
roll
This
or
is like
something.
the big.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so we have plastic.
We have plastic. Woo, everybody. Yeah,
All right, so you get 5 guys in the team. Here are the bases, as typical. And you've got to do a little bit of cleaning here, as you can see. All
now
right.
this is metal, right?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, so this is a metal hybrid kit.
Yeah.
You get metal and plastic.
Oh dear.
With these kits, what I usually do is I actually use green stuff to put my models together because, I mean, the glue just takes forever.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Oh,
but here's one of the shields.
That's a good tip.
Yeah, I use the green stuff. It works great for me, you know.
Yeah.
And then
It
these,
does, because they always turn out good.
Yeah, well, these are, what are these? These are arms, I believe. Yeah,
Okay.
these are arms. So you get, oh, here's a gun arm. You get metal.
Right.
This is that soft white metal. Not bad detail. Look at that gun. This is one of the gun arms. Not bad detail. There's a gun arm.
Okay, let me
Just
see
so
it.
that you can handing it over to Julie.
Oh,
So
yeah, you're right. It is a good, really good detail.
yeah, pretty good. A good ink wash, and that's pretty good.
All right. So how many of them are in this?
5.
5. Okay.
Yes.
So these 2 sprues are different.
Okay, so you get 2 different sprues. Okay, and these were nicely bagged. All right, so look
Yes,
like
they were. It took me. I was fighting with the bag. If you heard it, I don't know if you heard it in the background, but yeah, they were definitely nicely bagged.
looks like heavy weapons here.
Yeah.
I don't know very much about this game. This is Mantic Games Dead Zone.
Yeah.
But I like the figures to use in our sci-fi.
In the
games.
sci-fi, right? Exactly.
It looks like some plasma blades here.
Yeah.
And here are the helmets. If I can get the camera to focus. There you go. Okay.
I would assume this is the body.
Interesting.
Is
All
that
right.
what that is the body.
Oh, yes. These are the bodies.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. There's the armor. All right. So I'm going to have to assemble these. Look to see how I...
Yeah.
You know,
I'm interested to see how they go together and if it's
there's
difficult.
the weapon arms.
Yeah, I'm going to put that back.
Pretty good on the weapon arms. There's the legs.
Oh, those, yes.
Okay, so 2 sprues, 5 guys. There's
2
the
sprues, 5 guys. All right. And metal and plastic.
metal and plastic hybrid. And then here we have the way, there's no instructions.
No.
And here they
Is
have...
that a common thing for Mantic Games? No instructions?
Yeah, so far. All the figures I've put together on the, you know. But, I mean, you can figure it out. There are sometimes I wish they had.
Yeah.
Like a little pamphlet.
Yeah.
But it's not really hard to figure out, you know. And they do have the artwork back here. You have a choice of a dude with plasma gun, a dude with a gun and a plasma knife, and then a sort of double-handed weapon. Like I said, I don't know very much about that zone.
Right. But you will. Or is that a game we're going to explore?
Probably not.
No? Okay.
I'm thinking of using these as surrogates in other games.
Right. Okay. So that. All right. Gotcha.
Maybe Stargrave.
Right.
We'll use these in 5 parsecs.
Uh-huh.
And any other sci-fi game that needs high-tech models.
All right. Well, once you put them together, we will let everybody know how that worked.
Yes, we'll put them together,
Yes.
see how well they go together,
Right.
and then paint them up.
Yep. There we go.
Okay, and just to add to our little sci-fi material here, this is the Reaper models. The
Yes.
Reaper Cav. That stands for Combat Armored Vehicle.
Okay.
And it is a game from Reaper.
Uh-huh.
And I do have the rules for that game.
Okay.
Getting the newer rules just to check it out. It has a lot of mechs and
Right.
tanks, and I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. And we showed a couple of these during our New Year's talk.
Yes.
And now I managed to put them all together. Look at that detail. Look at that.
It's good, yeah.
And it isn't as hard a plastic as I first thought. It's a little bit soft, but it's not bad. So it may be that PVC thing that they use.
Okay.
But it really isn't bad. You don't have to like boil it and then cool it in order to straighten things
Oh,
out.
okay. Oh. Okay.
You know, so it really is not bad. And some of the detail on these guys is really cool.
Yeah.
And I left the waist unglued so we can kind of turn them.
Right.
You
yeah,
just
I
figured
noticed
that out.
because I just figured that out. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
noticed
just
that,
took
yeah.
out the waist.
I'm like, uh-oh, I broke it, but I put it right back on. So.
She's like, oh no, hopefully he didn't see that.
Exactly, but you did. You did see it. I can hide nothing from you.
So there it is, and this is one of the heavy mechs, and we're going to be using these in Horizon Wars.
Yay.
That's why I got these.
I like them. It's pretty cool.
Aren't they cool?
Yeah, they are. And the detail really is good. It's good detail.
Yes, it's crisp detail. It's not bad.
Was there a lot of cleaning to do on these?
Good question. No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't.
That's good.
They were pretty clean. A little bit of snipping here and there.
Yeah, they look like they're, I mean, if
But
you
they're
did
clean.
have to cut it, you did a good job, is what I mean, because it looks really good.
No, they're pretty clean. And this is a hover tank with missiles.
I love hover tanks.
Yeah, I mean,
Those are cool.
These are pretty freaking awesome. And
Yeah.
I didn't glue all of the bases yet. But look at that. I mean, it's pretty cool. And I kept the turrets mobile so they can turn. Okay.
Terrific.
So you're going to see these guys painted up and in the game Horizon Wars.
All right.
So, Julie, you'll
That
have your
is
pick
Awesome.
of mechs.
Woo!
And now we have, with these mechs, we have a good collection to make a couple of factions.
Yes.
Look at that. This one's a cool one.
Back on.
All right. So not bad, guys.
There.
Not bad. Reaper, I was a little concerned at first when I got the models. And I have to say that I'm pleasantly surprised. They're not bad.
Yeah, they're
and
good.
Not a bad price, you know?
Good. That's good.
Yeah, that always helps.
Yeah, I never know the prices. You just do your thing. I have no clue. But I trust you to
You
find the
will
right
soon.
deals.
Julie will become part of budget. These were the Reaper Max, and we will be trying out Horizon Wars. We'll do a couple of test runs on that game, and see how it goes.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
You know, Horizon Wars. I do have a video on the rules. I went over the rules.
Good.
So we'll be ready to try that next and see. So.
Sounds like fun.
Yep. All right. What's next?
What's next? Well, this coming week, you're going to be finishing up phase 1, right, of your deep sea sculpting.
Correct.
And beginning
Okay.
phase 2. So tell us about that.
All right. Well, phase 1 was the sculpting part of the deep sea sculpting, right? To produce a few minis, handmade stuff that we could use in Deep Wars, sort of surrogate models. Phase 2 is going to be all the terrain.
Yeah.
So it's going to be handmade terrain.
Very cool.
And I'll be talking about coral reefs.
I love that.
We'll have a video on
Awesome.
how I'm going to make the coral reefs. We're going to look at sunken ships and sunken submarines.
That'll be cool too. Definitely.
All right,
Yeah.
so like a sunken submarine.
My favorite part is the coral, though. I can't
coral
wait till
reefs.
you'll start making the
Yeah.
coral. Yeah, it's going to be cool.
And we may talk about other things like, for example, fouling organisms, how Deep Wars has a lot of ruins under the sea.
Okay.
And so does the game Shadow Sea. It's a sibling game, right?
Okay.
Or actually, it's parent game. Shadow Sea is the parent game.
That was first, before Deep
Right,
Wars.
before Deep Wars. Anyway, both games have a lot of ruins under the ocean. So we're going to talk about fouling organisms. making ruins, but then adding all the corals and all the
Right.
stuff growing on
Yeah.
them to make it look like they're underwater.
Right, exactly. I can't
So we're going to be looking at some giant corals and things like that. So
Terrific.
we'll see. That's going to be phase 2 of the deep sea project, and that will end that project and get us ready for deep ores in the
Yeah.
future. So
Yep. Exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. Okay. So 5 parks is from home. What and Horizon Wars, what's on the front on the
on the agenda for that,
Yeah.
well, 5 parsecs, I'm going to try and have the next game on Tuesday or Wednesday. So you can look out for that, and that's going to be the campaign turn. Now, I'm using the special packet that the author has prepared, kind of a training mission. And I have to say, it was the best thing he could have done. I mean,
That's awesome.
it really, really does get you into the game slowly, and it teaches you little by little.
Terrific.
You know, so
Yeah.
it's great.
Right.
So we will be doing that, and that will be either Tuesday or Wednesday. I
Okay.
don't know which of the days.
we have any games coming up to play? What are we going to do?
We're thinking maybe of either Vanguard.
Right. Okay. Good.
We want to play a
I
Vanguard
miss Vanguard.
game.
Yep.
I know.
I know.
We
It's
definitely
time
want to
for
get
Vanguard.
a game.
That Oathmark game, though, I'm still.
I know.
Like
Yeah.
really, I love Oathmark.
Yeah.
I really do. I think it's my favorite game
Yeah,
to
it's
play. But Vanguard's up there, so that'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Vanguard's a very neat game.
Yeah.
It really is. So we're going to try that, and then hopefully get a game in of Horizon Wars, an intro game of Horizon Wars.
Right.
It'll depend on how quickly we can get our training
Yes,
game in.
yeah,
And I have to look over the rules and
Right.
everything else.
So, Drop Zone Commander, speaking of sci-fi.
Drop Zone. Well, yes, because we are trying to bring some sci-fi in, and Drop Zone definitely fits the category. I don't have the new rules for Drop Zone, though.
Okay, all right.
So we would be, either I get the new rule book and I'll do a video and compare the older rules with the new rules.
Okay.
Or we play by the old rules.
Well, that's fine too. Whatever.
I don't know. We'll just have to be specific for people.
Unfortunately, all of the wonderful terrain that you made for that game is gone now.
Yeah. Well, it's... if we want to add some more terrain for Drop Zone, I could have a project made up after the deep sea project.
That would be fun. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, to make
Yeah.
some buildings for Drop Zone.
Yeah, because you did a great job the last table that you did, and then unfortunately we've moved twice and
things
they're
got
gone.
lost.
Yeah, but
And destroyed.
that's a good project though.
This is the board Julie's referring to, and it was done completely by hand for the game Drop Zone. Everything from the board all the way to all the buildings using cartons, plastic bottles, straws, etc. Made the trees
It
and
was
everything
really
else.
cool.
Even the board.
Even the board, the road, or
the sidewalks and-
all of it. It was so
Yeah.
cool.
So we'll see. Maybe that's a new project for the future.
That would be fun. That's
And
a good
we
idea. What do you think? Would you like to see it? Let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah.
And I could definitely play. Now, Drop Zone Commander is going to be a little bit in the future. Horizon Wars.
That's first.
We'll probably play first. It's going to be a little while still because we're going to be going over the rules.
Right.
So we may have a video, kind of us messing around with the rules
Right,
and
yeah.
whatever. And then have an actual game with one of the scenarios. you
Yeah.
know. It's not a hard game to play.
Oh, good. That's good to know.
And it's very shooty.
Oh, well, you know I like that, right?
We have plenty of mechs and tanks and
Yeah,
troops and things for it. So
Absolutely. Terrific. That's it.
that's all we have for you guys today.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, that's all we have.
Vanguard this week, you think? We'll try
I'm
to play
thinking
this
Vanguard.
week?
It's a game we know. It's
Yes,
a game we
yeah.
can definitely the first Vanguard game of the.
Yeah,
you know.
of 2021.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
one of the older games we play.
Yeah,
But
so we'll do that this week.
okay, sounds good to
All
me.
right. You got it.
All right, guys, and stay tuned for Oathmark. More Oathmark coming, of course.
Absolutely.
And check out the new Oathmark game. That was a lot of fun.
That really was.